Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding, _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the big cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the big cat.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up! If you're rocking with the Big Cat today, we're here to talk about the Las Vegas Raiders, Carolina Panthers game preview. We're talking about, but first, before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers? Like, I love the yes, no, maybe. Do you let it get up like that? If you let it get up like that, give me that 2 gloves, yeah. Carolina Panthers, Las Vegas Raiders. Who will win? I'll tell you. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Be sure to check out FTFNnetwork.com, FTFN on YouTube, and also FTFN Network on Twitch. Super fans reporting on their teams, all 32 teams. Give you up the real from camp to training camp, injury news, the latest roster moves, the whole 9 transactions. Be sure to check out FTFNnetwork.com. Also, KeepPoundingTVShow.com, which is my website. Be sure to copy some merch, read some articles. Have a good time while you're over there. KeepPoundingTVShow.com. Now, with that being said, when it comes to this game right here, the captains were released for the Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, Shaq Thompson, Teddy Bridgewater, KK Short, Tahir Whitehead, and Russ Okung. You know, I'm fine with all these guys being captains, you know. This year it feels a little different, you know what I mean? And I'm going to kind of leave it at that. Teddy Bridgewater, he definitely deserves it. You already know how I feel, given his story. Shaq Thompson, again, another hard worker. I mean, if you pay the guy, he better live up to it, so why not give him that status? Christian McCaffrey and KK, you know what I mean? Two of the best at their position. So, again, man, I mean, I'm okay with it. It just feels different, and I'm going to leave it right there. Going into the game for the injury report, the Carolina Panthers 7th-round pick Stanley Thomas Oliver III was downgraded to limited in yesterday's practice. Not a good sign given the fact that we have a shortage of cornerbacks. And as of late last week, we were calling around asking for help, so that's not a good sign. Also, Tahir Whitehead, looks like they added on a neck injury to go along with that groin injury, but he was in full practice. Full participation yesterday as well. Something to keep your eye on. When it comes to the Raiders, Dennis Daly, left guard, did not practice all at this week so far. With the ankle injury, it's a little concerning, y'all. Looks like Michael Schofield probably has a great chance of being in that lineup. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. Dennis Daly was really a budding star coming out of training camp, so we'll see how that how that affects the chemistry with Teddy Bridgewater. Now, moving on to the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, training Raiders. Damian Arnett left practice due to a thumb and a groin injury, all right? So, again, man, that's something to keep your eye on. He was a starting cornerback, a rookie cornerback coming from Ohio State. I mean, if he plays and we know he has thumb injuries, I would attack that, you know what I mean? He's not going to be trying to swat the ball or trying to jump for no ball, especially with his thumb and stuff all back there. Something to keep your eyes on. Richie Incognito left practice due to Achilles injury, and yesterday he did not practice, or the day before yesterday he did not practice. So, again, left guard, got your starting corner. So we might be actually headed into a decent situation. I mean, again, I don't embellish nobody's injury or to take pride in that, but it is what it is. I mean, if they're gonna go out there and they're banged up, you know what I mean? Let's take advantage of that. Again, something noteworthy to mention. Corey Littleton spoke to the paper. He said, Ron CMC, he can do anything. You just don't know how they're going to use him. You just got to go out there and do your best. Now, if I'm Corey Littleton, there's a couple things. I mean, why would you come out and say this? All right, so if I'm one of his coaches, I'm rolling up a newspaper, smacking the shit out of Here's the reason why I say that, man. Because if I'm a coach and I'm listening to you, they're already saying that Gruden is looking at Baylor film, looking at Temple tape. They don't know what to fucking expect. But now you're coming out and your position is significant. You're a linebacker coming out saying that you got a guard and give your best and you're keying on him and all this shit. Now what you're telling me is play action your ass. Okay, because now you're telling me the linebackers are ready to bite up on anything because they got to stop him at all costs. And I dare you. And I dare you, LA, or Las Vegas, whatever you want to call yourselves, I dare you to leave a linebacker one-on-one in coverage with Christian McCaffrey. You're going to be sending a 90-yard chase real quick. You know what I mean? I'll take him up against any linebacker in the NFL, and that's fact. So, Corey Littleton went out and made that statement there. Couple things, y'all. This game is very much winnable, even though we're 3.5-point underdog. Mirror, mirror on the wall. We're looking at playing the same team. We're playing the same team. We're in the mirror. We're mirroring these guys. Okay, we both got, let me be respectful, we both got questionable cornerbacks. Decent linebackers, you know what I mean? And we both got some up-and-coming studs on that defensive line, you know what I mean? They got Max Crosby. We got, Brian Burns. You got Derek Brown, YGM, and the list goes on. So it's pretty much you're playing the same team. One thing I will kind of keep my eye on, Jonathan Abrams and Eric Harris. Eric Harris had 3 interceptions last year, CFL star. When it comes to Jonathan Abrams, again, he was injured last year, so this is pretty much his rookie year. Those are the 2 safeties. Keep your eye on that, man. I wouldn't necessarily play around with those guys, you know what I mean? Take your shots, but be mindful of both of those guys right there. Now, here's what you can expect out of the Carolina Panthers going into this game. They're going to spread the ball around, all right? Don't come out here expecting this is going to be, a one-man show. Look, I love Christian, you know what I mean? I think he can do it all, but in Joe Brady's system, look for a lot of crossing routes, look for a lot of the screens, like a lot of motions, a lot of shit moving across the field, all right? And they're going to be spreading it around. They're not just keen on one person. That's why I say you can make the mistake if you want to, Las Vegas, and just sit back and just think you're just going to watch Christian all day. You're going to be in for a long night. So expect for them to spread the ball around. The next thing you can expect is get the ball out quick. All right? The days are over where the Carolina Panthers had to hold the ball for 10 seconds and try to find somebody to throw it up there. All right? Get that ball out your hand quick, whether it be a check down, whether it be a slant, whether it be a crossing route. We have good enough receivers that they can create yardage. They can get yardage at the catch. They can take a slant. They can take a curl route. They can take a simple out route and make you pay for it, because those guys will fight hard to break tackles. You know what I mean? But what you have to do is not try to be Johnny Hero and get the ball out of your hands quick, Teddy. And if you do that, I promise you got some weapons out there that can make some plays. So spreading the ball around is what you can expect. Expect for them to get the ball out quick. Next thing you know, get the ball to your bread and butter. What does that mean? Don't get too cute. Your bread and butter is Christian McCaffrey. Okay? We seen yesterday where Kansas City caught everybody off guard. A team thought they were going to come out there. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, known for slinging it across the yard, and they ran the fuck out of the ball, and Houston paid for it. Which set up what? It set up the play action. It set up, you know what I mean, down the field opportunities with the tight ends and receivers. So don't get cute. Get the ball to Christian when applicable, all right? Next, when it comes to the Raiders, what we must stop on defense is stop the run, okay? Everything begins with the what? Begins with the run. Josh Jacobs is a bell cow, had 1,100 yards in 13 games last year. Somebody I really don't play with. I honestly believe we're going to be able to do that. We've spent a whole draft, whole offseason trying to make that area strong, so I think we will do that. But if we don't, that could lead to what? The play action. Don't bite up on the play action. Once we stop the run and we neutralize that, let's not bite up on the play action linebackers, because you got a guy by the name of Darren Waller. Again, 90 receptions, 1,100 yards. They're looking for him. They're looking for him. So respect, stop the run game and play this guy close. You know what I mean? Chin, whoever is going to have Pee Wee on. I know Pee Wee's a little undersized, but keep your eye on this guy, man. You know what I mean? Don't let him box you out. You know what I mean? I know in the past, Eric Reed and a host of other players. I'm not just going to put Eric Reed out there, but we struggle with tight ends. We struggle with tight ends. Don't let the guy box you out. You know what I mean? Be physical with these guys. Take them out early, all right? Next thing you want to do is, man, get pressure up front. Look, Derek Carr is mediocre. This reminds me of the Tennessee Titans games last year. You remember? Oakland last year, they ranked 8th when it comes to stopping the run, but they were 24th overall. You know what I mean? So I think we can just chop these guys up, all right? But when it comes to Derek Carr back on offense, let's get pressure on his ass. The guy's mediocre, all right? If you put pressure around him, you're going to turn this guy over, and that's one of the reasons why I believe that we're going to win this game. You know, I honestly believe that Matt Rule put emphasis on turnovers. He publicly made emphasis on it, stripping the ball, hitting the ball, and it looks like this call for rain later in the game, but I think we get 2 turnovers, and I think Christian McCaffrey does just enough to win this game here, 23-20. Carolina Panthers. Now, I'm not worried about Henry Ruggs, speed on speed with Dante Jackson. I'm hearing a lot of you guys saying we don't have any corners. What happens when speed on speed? You neutralize that guy. Only thing about that is, you know, when it comes to speed is, long as you're high pointing the ball, high point that ball. You know what I mean? Don't be taking penitentiary chances, trying to go for picks, trying to be cute on Sports Center. You know what I mean? High point that ball. If you can match up with them speed for speed, let's not do no grabbing, let's not do no holding. High point the ball, you're good, and you're safe. Troy Pride Jr., you're going up against Brad Edwards. Again, when Troy Pride Jr. is really good, is when he high points the ball, gets his head around, look for it, he's good. That's how he was in college. Get your head around, high point the ball, knock it down. When he's bad is when he's not looking, you know what I mean, and he's struggling, and, you know, we can't have that. High point the ball, get your head around, knock it down. Don't be no fucking hero. All right? So all in all, I said 23-20. I think you squeak one out here. Look, man, I'm excited. It's football's back in Carolina. Football's back in our lives, period, and we need this, especially during this time of social unrest. I'm your host, the Grenade Guy, also known as the Big Cat. My cool, put the balls up. If you rock with the Big Cat, tell me how you guys feel. 23-20. Am I right? Does that sound about right to you guys? Let me know, what are your keys? What do you think we need to look out for? How do you guys feel about the captain, CMC, Shaq Thompson, Teddy B, KK Short, Tahir Whitehead, Russell Kuhn, and injuries? Do you think that's going to play a major part for us? Let's get up out of it. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Anchor FM, Spotify, the whole 9. Let the church say 2 gloves. I'd like to take the time out to thank Keep Pounding TV membership sponsors below. It is because of supporters like you that we're able to create quality content. Please consider joining the Keep Pounding TV membership by clicking the join button right above the channel header. With 3 different tiers and packages, we have a little something for everybody and affordability. Make sure you join. Pause up. Be sure to check out KeepPoundingTVShow.com, where we had the latest Panthers article, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, vlogs, videos, schedule, fantasy football, and much more. Also, be sure to check out Keep Pounding TV's official merchandise, where we have Paws Up hats, Gato shirts, and much more as well. I want to give a very special shout out and thanks to all the Keep Pounding TV cool cats and members. Paws Up, keep pounding. Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay! Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Ladies, be sure to check out Tori Bell Cosmetics. Shop with the ambassador and affiliate Sabrina Francis. Her link is below. For all your cosmetical needs, from eyeliners to lip gloss to eyelash bling, they got everything you need. Check the link in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hi, I'm the Big Cat. Pause up! You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.